Good morning, you guys. I am looking for consequence. I got it. I found it. There's a lot going on today. My back is screaming. My hips have decided to join in. I have insane headaches, especially with how bright it is. Like, I don't know about that. Twisting hurts. Owie. Where am I? Put you there for a second, okay? Gotta feed my pooch. I'm going to add Cosquin. So, some things have been going on. As you guys probably know, mostly me, I have this, we decided to turn off the comments. Now, some of these comments were getting really nitpicky, which I was not tolerating well. Oh, that hurts. Okay. Damn chair. Yeah. Some of these comments were getting really nitpicky, which I was not taking well. Also, I am, how do I say this? I'm extremely grateful for you guys, okay? This is my little corner of the internet, and I'm going to try to figure out how to clean up my channel. So if you guys notice that some of the videos are going away, it's me trying to keep my channel as up to date as I can. Now, I want to make it clear, perfectly clear, that I was asked about my P.O. box, which I don't mind, okay? You guys have sent stuff to us before, one of which hubby still, obviously still have all of it, but one of you guys sent like a computer fix-it kit, I think. I'm not really sure, like small screwdriver type kit. He loves it. He loves it. He pulled out both of his computers yesterday. He wants to try to mash them together, I guess. Make one really nice computer. I have, this will make sense in a minute, I have a doctor's appointment on the 25th to figure out some of this pain. I am not able, right now, I'm not physically able to sit or stand for periods of time. It is like shockwaves, I guess, going up and down my back, and my back feels like a damn accordion. Like, if I don't have my, Forever Basic, okay, I love this thing, my cane beside me, or if I'm not in my wheelchair, I'm normally in bed with my legs up, if that makes sense, like over the covers. There for a while we were house hunting. Yes, we were house hunting. Some of the stuff that is in our budget, I refuse to be caught dead in. I will not live there. I have lived in a trailer that, this is gonna sound really bad. It is really bad. But roach infested, mouse infested, ants everywhere. No matter how much cleaning I did, it was never good enough for my ex. And one thing I had told myself in the middle of mine and his relationship, I refuse to let him ruin anything. And cleaning for me is a stress reliever, I guess. Not really sure how else to put that. But yes. I do want to make it clear, I guess, or just say, I'm not really sure. If we do move, I do not want to move again. I'm tired of it. I really am. It causes a lot of pain, not only for me, but for hubby as well. Okay? So, I want to... Ow! Oh, that brought tears. 2 and 2:15. Okay, cool. My mom just texted. Oh, ow. So, here is the diamond painting I am working on for Hubbins. I'm very excited about this. And then I had him. This thing hurts. Laughter hurts too. I still have the one of Mufasa, which I do plan on getting done. I thought it would have been done already, but I guess not. So, I had him pick the next couple of diamond paintings that he wanted me to do. He picked one. This is Tinkerbell, by the way. This is the one that he picked for next. Tinkerbell. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. It is already ready to go. This is how it came, by the way. Sometimes they do it that way. Sometimes you have to do it yourself. Like the next one I'm gonna show you. Okay, for the next one, I went through and got it ready yesterday. I explained what all of this information is to Hubbins yesterday, but I have mostly Christmas diamond paintings So, you gotta bear with me. um, it's a Christmas house. I don't know how well you guys can see it, but it's a Christmas house. I have every intention of doing that one. I also am planning on doing the Mufasa one once I find the beads. I found the diamond painting to it. I need to find the beads. So, but yeah, I'm gonna go listen to my show. I'll be back. Oh, I gotta get Hubin's book ready. Oh shit, I gotta do that. Oh god, hold on, I gotta get that done. Hold on. Ouch. That hurts. Okay, so my mom just came by. I think we have OTC benefits, over the counter benefits. Give me one second. Mufasa, you are not going to lay there. Get back to your spot, please. Good babies. Good baby. Yes, good boy. Okay. Here is a little OTC haul. To be honest, I'm not really sure where to start. I guess let's start with the stuff up here and then go down there, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna be upfront with you guys. I've tried to be open and honest about my health with some pretty difficult stuff. I take a lot of medicine. I don't care for it, honestly. But because of that, I get backed up, if you know what I mean. Okay? So, if I don't take medication to help with that, my stomach does not move at all. So, with that being said, dual Colax softener, okay? So, softener, alright? That's all you need. Okay. Dramamine? Nausea? Long-lasting relieves nausea. Okay, let me just preface this by saying I deal with a lot of nausea. I wanted to try some of the stuff that is not medication for it, but some tips and tricks that I had found. So, Dramamine nausea. Up to 24 hours, okay. Relieves nausea, dizziness, and vomiting. Now, if you guys have watched my channel for any amount of time, you guys would know that I now have a designated spew bucket, okay? I really hope this works. The prescription stuff that I have has not been working. Okay? So, So, I really hope this works. I'm actually really hopeful for this. The other thing I was very excited to find, and my mom, I think, found these, I believe. Sea-Band Nausea Relief, a drug-free answer to nausea. Comforting acupressure bands. Motion sickness, morning sickness, chemotherapy-induced nausea, anesthesia? I don't know what that word is. Related nausea. Or, in my case, everyday nausea. Okay? But these are little wristbands that I'm very excited to try. Very excited. Okay? This is medical grade advanced healing compression socks. Now, I deal with a lot of blood pooling in my feet. I hope this helps a lot. Like, I'm hopeful. I really am. So, got some of these as well. You know, I think those would work really well for hubby as well. I don't know. I don't know if they will, but I think they could probably do really well for him. Anyway, okay. I seem to be a collector of toothbrushes. I don't know, okay? I don't know. I went through and I stole hubby's tongue scrapers and floss picks. I found my case to my, like, grindy guard thing. However, I grind through these rather easily. And don't suggest the, like, hockey player ones. I've tried those too. I grind to the point of no return. So, I gotta get another one of these. I want to get the retainer and denture cleaner for this as well, because I don't know about you guys, but I find it absolutely disgusting to wear something one night, not clean it, and then have to wear it again the next. No, we're not doing that, okay? So, the whole thing with the toothbrushes. I have 2 unused toothbrushes in here. I'm very strange, I guess, in the way that I like hard toothbrushes. Soft toothbrushes seem to be too soft. Like, my teeth don't feel clean afterwards. So, the one toothbrush that I had found is by the same company, but this is like a solid toothbrush. I love this thing, okay? I do use a Sensodyne toothpaste. This is also whitening toothpaste. And then tongue scraper, floss pick. These are called soft picks, which love, okay? I love these damn things. I have really big gaps in my teeth. Love these. Love these. I do want to see, about Invisalign treatment, but right now I can't afford it. So it just kind of is what it is, I guess. There is a bunch of things that I want to do, which I'll talk about later. But anyway, toothbrushes. because apparently I can't keep my hands off the toothbrushes. I do this all the damn time. You need a toothbrush. Maybe we should see about getting you some puppy toothpaste. Your breath stinks, dude. I love you to death, but your breath stinks. So, toothbrushes, because I can't keep my hands off the toothbrushes. Now, I don't know if this is like placebo effect or something. I don't know. But when I pay attention to like pain related stuff, and I find that one thing helps better than the other. In this case, I know there's no like huge difference. I don't know if this is like a brain trick or something like that. I don't know. But I find that Tylenol works the best for me. Okay? Boxes. Moving out there. What are you looking like that for? Dude, don't do that. Eat your food. I don't like it when he does that. No, stop doing that. He's like, oh, wide-eyed. He's like, I'm like, what are you doing? Anyway, Tylenol. Now, I get not so nice crampies. When Aunt Flo is here, I get not so nice crampies, okay? I use heat. I have a portable, like, heat pad thing. Love it. I sit with my back on a heat pad almost all the time. But years ago, I used to use this, and just recently found my way back to it. Again, I don't know if this is like, I don't know, okay? This is Midol Complete. Multi-symptom relief, cramps, bloating, fatigue, headache, backache, all of that, okay? All of that. So, Midol is a plus for me. So right now, I am desperate to be out of pain, which I know will probably never happen, but we can try, okay? These little Band-Aid things we loosely use on Maddie. She has a kind of weird spot on her tummy right now. Use this to just hold a Band-Aid.
Hi, Summer Taylor here.
And
I did find out that these were actually meant for me to wrap my problematic knees.
Figure out how to take stuff off like that.
I had to wrap them around my clothing to make it less painful. But it felt like something was still pushing on my knee. Anyway,
it is not
sorry. Back to the video.
Okay, I really want to get a new chair eventually, but I have this like butt cushion thing underneath, and then I sit on top of a pillow on top of that, and it still hurts like hell. So I'm doing pretty much anything I can to not have to deal with that. Twisting, that hurts. Oh. Warning, blade. I'm just trying to cut the tape.
Okay, so I have memory foam cushion removable piece. Okay. No. I did not cut that even. I don't care. Ouch. I don't care right now. It hurts. Oh, come on, you. Okay. A new butt cushion. Because why not? Hopefully this will stop a lot of the pain that my tailbone and my back deal with. I don't know if it will, but I'm really hoping it does. So, I'm gonna see about putting all of this away. I really want to finish, this is just a side note here, I really want to finish that alien diamond painting that I'm doing. I would love to start my Tinkerbell one. And then the Christmas one. And then the movie one. That'd be so fun. Alright, let's see about putting this on. What is under my foot? Oh, slipper. That's what. Get out of my way. Are you not eating because it's not in your normal food bowl? So here is the pillow that I sit on. Here is what the what is this? There's like a smooshed peppermint in my chair cushion thing. What the heck? Oh, okay. I gotta hurry with this. This hurts. Okay, here is the old cushion. Here's the new one. I got an eyeball itch. Oh no. Shit. Okay. I don't really know what to do with it. Was I supposed to leave that other one on there? How does this go? Oh, I don't know. Bending over hurts. It's just the boxes. Why do you look like that? Okay. I don't. Ooh. Slowly sinking. Now I can't reach the floor. Okay. But yeah. I'm gonna go put this away. Ooh, that hurts. But yeah. Okay. So, a little bit annoyed. I was looking at what that red thing was. I found my back thing
I very much wanted to play in, like, bright colored makeup. Can we bring bright colored makeup back? I don't mind, like, browns and stuff like that, but come on. I know there's a lot of palettes that have, like, just browns and stuff like that, but there's also a lot of palettes out there that have, like, bright neon colors. Can we bring those back? Okay? So, with that being said, I've not moved a whole lot from this chair. It hurts. I found bows. Okay, I'm trying to put them in these plastic bags things, so I could use them a lot more. I also have lips, pink, like, kissy lips. So I have those. I spilled them all over the damn place, and now oh my god. I have no idea what to do with this. Hold on and I'll show you. I don't really know where to begin with this, but so you know that I get pretty nauseous when I eat. The nausea started coming back up again, so I wanted to try the, like, pressure point, like, wrist thing. Here, look. The pressure point wrist things. I literally have, first of all, I've never been able to clear a plate. We're doing salmon and french fries, fish and chips, and got the french fries done first, and I was hungry, so I was like, oh, I'm gonna eat some french fries. I've never been able to clear my freaking plate. Afterwards, I'm almost always nauseous with it. I ate every french fry on that plate, and I'm not nauseous. Oh, I thought they were gimmicky. I guess I was very wrong, but thought you might like to know that. Okay, so we were listening to music. I was trying to show you everything that I was trying to do. Put all of the little, like, bags that I had for, like, diamond painting in that. It's supposed to be a makeup case, but I use it literally for everything. Here's all the bags. I had my big, cases. I was trying to figure out what my hair was doing. My big cases full of glitter. I wanted to take out some of the ones that I wanted to use more. So I spent the day, this particular day, hubby had a doctor's appointment, and of course, hubby's phone has to go off. And diabetes checkup, Mounjaro checkup, yeah, so we'll figure it out.
like I said, I'm trying to figure out what in the hell my hair was doing, because I took it out. I call them hats. Took it out of the hat and quite literally brushed it a very small amount and just threw it up into a very large clip that I have. You are going to see some of the ones that I chose that I wanted to use more often. I said this toward the end of the video, but because I'm editing it right now, I will say it again. I do have every intention of doing a Valentine's Day type makeup. I know I'm late on it, but I figured if it goes out in February, it really doesn't matter. But yeah, so trying to do that. I will be filming that next. I think there's little lightning bolts that I have. Oh, they're so cute. Gold stars. Just happy. We're just being a happy day. I put this one up because I was going to sort through it. Later decided not to do that. And those other ones were snowflakes. And yes, I did go through and pick every single one that fell on the carpet. I picked them all up. I was not going to waste any of them. More tons and tons of rhinestones. I did not know that I had so many. But I found a way to put some of this into like nail art, which I have every intention of doing. Okay, nobody's gonna stop me from learning what the hell I want to learn. Okay, I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna learn the best of my abilities and stay off my phone as much as I can. So if I don't answer, that's why. Yeah, so I am currently, I have oil going through my hair right now. It feels oily, but my hair is so soft. It's crazy. But yeah, so trying to figure out what to do next. Here is some of the progress that we made. I now have to figure out what to do with these tiny pill things. The tiny ones that all of the pill contain, no, wait. It's freezing. Oh, okay. Yes, the water is on. I got it. I want to show you guys something. Day 2, by the way. I'm not gonna lie. I thought these were gimmicks, like gimmicky type shit, like it didn't work type stuff, right? So, I was like, well, I'm desperate to get rid of some of the nausea that I deal with. Chronic, of course. Every day, all day, if it has the power to do that. But anyway, these are called Sea-Bands. Now, if you go on Amazon, there are adjustable ones, which I would like to get. But these are itty bitty. Okay, so this white thing is a pressure point, like, thing, right? Now, I deal with some crazy nausea, alright? When I eat food, it's nauseous if I do, nauseous if I don't. So I can't win.
Now, as of yesterday, hubby set a new rule, if you will, that I have to wear my Sea-Bands before I eat. So, I'm going to show you this, right? You see the black dot on the side of my arm? I did that to not only show you guys where these actually sit, but when I put them on, it's hard to get them on because they are so small by yourself. So I do have to have hubby's help for it, but it does the same. Moo, keep your hair on your body, please. But yes, I thought these were crazy, but when I tried them on and realized pretty quickly how fast the nausea went down, I'm all for it. I'm all for it, okay? Sea-Bands. If you deal with nausea in any way, these might be worth giving a try, at least. But, yes. So, there's those. I am... Okay, so, you guys know I purchased a set a while ago from a company, an Instagram company, called Biodane. Now, I'm not really sure why, and if you see this, please let me know. I'm not really sure why, but if I remember correctly, she won't make the counterbalance handle above 6 inches, which doesn't work for me and Mufasa. It is what it is, but unfortunately, if I go through Biodane, I think the only way that I would be able to get it to work is for guide setups, which I have no problem with, and I very much am gonna go through her to complete a couple of sets that I want. Yeah. So, the other thing I would like to do is I have a whole bunch of hardware that I don't use, and I would like to update it. Some way, somehow, I'll figure it out. I don't know yet, but I'll figure it out. So I went through and got rid of a lot of the hardware that I don't want anymore, and trying to figure out a place where I could put it, where it could get used, but not at the same time. I don't know. Anyway, I asked Biodane about it. I was waiting for an address to send said hardware to, and I finally got the address. So, I am gonna see about sending. It's a heavy package, so I'm expecting it to be quite a bit of money. I'm gonna send the hardware that I don't use or want to Biodane. Why not? So I have been loving sticky notes recently. I wrote a little sticky note to myself saying send hardware to Biodane, and below here I was gonna put the address and put it in my wallet. Now, the purse that I am currently carrying is small, which I'm not used to. I prefer bigger bags. A lot of the time, if me and Moo are in a rush, I'll go around, grab a couple of things of his, and stuff it in the bag, which works, because I eventually get it on him, I guess, but it's a lot to carry, so I'm trying to figure out ways to lower what I need to carry. And I don't know if you guys know this, but I deal with a lot of low blood sugars, and he is trained in low blood sugar detection, but he's been doing it a lot recently, and I don't know if it's him trying to get attention or him genuinely telling me, hey, you have a low blood sugar. I don't know, okay? So, the Biodane setup. Let me show you this. So, keep in mind, I'm proud of the set that I have. However, this is basically like a pull, like a wide front style guide harness and pull strap type harness only for us. Like, I can reach the counterbalance handle, but it is quite literally at the tips of my fingers. And it kind of forces me to have my elbow straight, which, if you guys don't know, I have elbow issues. I have for a very long time. It gets quite painful to straighten it. So that is why I use taller counterbalance handles, like my Bridgeport. My Bridgeport harness, counterbalance wise, is a lot more comfortable for me. However, not really for him. He already runs hot. Like, temperature wise, he already runs really hot. So the fuzz on the Bridgeport, I wanted to call it Biodane. It's not Biodane, it's Bridgeport. The fuzz on the Bridgeport harness doesn't work, okay? Now, am I proud that I spent $300 on this harness, when I can only use basically 2 of the features on it? Honestly, I don't know. I would have to think about that more in detail. Like, yes, I can use 2 out of 3 things on the harness, but because of the way that she makes them, I have no way to get a taller counterbalance handle, and I'll show you guys that in a second. So, this is just a basic black pull strap, okay? I prefer it to be on the longer side. That way, if something does go sideways with me, Mufasa can do what he's trained to do and cut me off like he needs to. Yeah. So, I have put also, there was a comment, and I want to make this known, okay? This is why I keep saying this. I got a comment a while ago saying that I treat my girls differently than my boy. No, absolutely not. I love all of my dogs. They wouldn't be here if I didn't love them. I'm the one that adopted all 3 of them. All 3 of them are technically under my name. So, my Xena girl, my Maddie girl, and my boy are all my babies, okay? Now, with the girls, they prefer to stay outside. There is times where it'll be snowing and the girls refuse to come in, okay? I have to go, take them by the collar and pull them inside because they will not come in. Maddie, for example. When I go to bed, the first thing this dog does is ask to go out. Every time. Every single time. Okay? My boy is very much an indoor dog. He does not like being outside. He does not like being away from me. I have to keep his training in tip-top condition. Okay? So, yes, I do a lot of training related things with Mufasa. Again, I gotta keep him in tip-top shape, okay? I am trying to figure out what to do with our current situation with treats, because we're running low. However, when I asked my trainer about it, she's like, go to the Amazon treats. Now, the last Amazon treat haul that I did was a $600 haul, okay, just for my babies, okay. Mufasa, okay, first of all, he's a broad-shouldered dog, okay, like, he has wide shoulders. He's not naturally a skinny dog, okay? The weight that he has put on is from my oops, okay? In the beginning of his training, before we got our trainer involved, I was using canine carryout treats, beef treats, and handing him handfuls at a time, okay? That's my oops, not his. Okay, I'm doing what I can to get the weight off of him, which is, again, leads me back to the treat situation. I am going to see if I can get him to maybe like carrots. I don't know. So if he does like carrots, I will take carrots, chop them up, and use those for treats rather than high-calorie dog treats. The other thing is, the treats on Amazon that I know he likes have gone way up in price. The bags that you get for said treats is not very big. Okay? It is lower calorie, but it's also higher priced. And on top of that, we're trying to work through some of the canine carryouts right now. So that could be part of it. But this is what the treats normally sit in. Okay? This is not a good idea. Especially for me. Because I will quite literally take this whole thing and dump it on his bed. I use his bed as a, knock-off snuffle mat type situation. But this, no ma'am. It does not work like that, okay? Yeah, so I don't really know what else to say with that, but I'm gonna figure out this. I love this thing so much. It's got some weight to it, though. Like, it's no wonder my boy doesn't really care to wear it. It's because it's got some weight to it, which is kind of crazy.
Really? Also, today, okay? I am gonna do my best. I know it's late. I don't really care. Give me my arm. I have my back brace thing on. I'm gonna do my best to film a video that I have wanted to film since Valentine's Day. Watch out for that. But yeah, I think that's everything. I think that's all I have to update you guys on. I love you guys. I hope you guys are having a good day. Bye, guys.